Welcome to this 2-minute techie tip on keyboard shortcuts. Our goal is to establish student-centered learning environments by promoting the transferable skills of creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking in the classroom. So let's get to it and learn about keyboard shortcuts. We have a list of 20 tools here. A lot of them will be very familiar with you, and some will be new. Keyboard shortcut number 1 is the save command. Most of our keyboard shortcuts are going to use the Apple keyboard, the command key, and it's symbolized by the word command or the little symbol here that some people refer to as a St. John's knot or a Bowen knot, or a looped square. If you're looking for some trivia, looped square. Command save, Command S will save work that you are currently working on. Number 2 is Command Q. When I use this, I'm going to quit the application or the program or the process that I am currently in. Number 3 is select all. Command A, if I'm on a web page or in a document, a Word document or a Google document, Command A will let me select all of the text that is available to me in a spreadsheet or anything. It can be super helpful when you want to copy everything, and it's an efficient process for getting that job done. Command C is probably one of the most common and one of our first keyboard shortcuts that we learn. I need to copy something. Of course, you need to highlight whatever it is, the text, the paragraph, the document first, and then you're going to copy that with Command C. Once I have copied a word or paragraph or text, I would paste it with Command V. Command X is to cut information out. So, for instance, if I am copying something, this saves a step. If I am copying and pasting a paragraph from one location to the other, and I don't need to keep it in the original location, I would cut it from the paragraph and then just paste it, Command V, into where I want it. So this actually saves a step of deleting text that you don't want. People think of cut like scissors. Knowing how to refresh a page or a document is a good skill. Command R will let you refresh. The other thing on a web page or somewhere on any device, the little squiggly line at the top of your browser is the same command. But Command R is good to make sure that you're looking at updated content. Working with tabs is a good skill. I have multiple tabs open in this document. Command T lets me quickly get a new tab. My plus sign would also do that on an iOS device, on an iPad. But working in tabs is an efficient way to use your tools. One of the things we see with students is they have multiple windows open. So knowing how to work with tabs is important because that lessens the clutter on your page. But on occasion, you need a new window. So that would open up a whole new web page in whatever browser you're using. And that would be done using Command W. Command P is easy to remember for printing. The find command, Command F, is something that not a lot of people understand. I can be on a web page using MacBooks or any laptop, and I think it works on iPads too, but Command F will show me, I'm going to go to the next page to explain what that is going to look like. So when let's say I'm looking at dinosaur information, I'm researching a T-Rex, and I know I have all of this content that I don't want to read through because I'm looking for specific information. Someone had mentioned to me that there's a nickname, Sue, that there is a reference when we're talking about T-Rexes about Sue. So when I do a Command F, I get this little box at the top. And if I type in Sue, what it says over here is that there's one of two references on this web page of Sue. And here I see I can search in this document for references to the word Sue using the Command F keyboard shortcut. Command Z is a simple undo or oops command. It can be super helpful. The opposite of Command Z is a redo Command Y. On occasion, if I'm sending an email or sending an image via email, I need to know file size information. So if you're sending a large document, a PDF or something, sometimes it's too big and you need to know how big, and if I click on that and do Command I will get the file size of that document. That can be really helpful. A fast way to close a window is Command W. A fast keyboard shortcut to log out of a computer, Shift Command Q is a speedy way rather than going up to the black apple and logging out. You do want to quit applications before that, but you can Command Q to do that and then do a speedy Shift Command Q for your logout. Taking a screenshot is super important to know on iPads and laptops. There's two different kinds. Shift Command 4, this shortcut sequence will put, let's say you're doing a report on a dinosaur and you want to use that dinosaur image in a document or something, but you want to put it on your desktop first. Shift Command 4 will put that image on your desktop so that you can, if you're doing a number of them, you can decide what images you have where you want to put them. And that is different from the next screenshot, which uses the clipboard. So this screenshot keyboard shortcut, Shift Control Command 4, 4 keys, puts your image, say you're taking a picture again of a dinosaur, and puts it on the clipboard. So just like Command copy and paste, if you're in a Google document and you are on a web page, you're doing a dinosaur report, if you do Shift Control Command 4, your mouse arrow turns into a crosshairs. You drag across the image of the dinosaur, and then you go to your Google document. If you do Command V, that will paste that image right into your Google document. So two different screenshots, you need to know both of them and how to use them. And that is going to make you really efficient. On a MacBook or on a laptop, and PCs, I believe, too, you can see which apps you have open by using the Command Tab keyboard shortcut. A little image will come up of what applications you currently have open. So then if you Command Q, you can X out all of these really fast. Oh, the Finder you really won't remove, but you can X out of the open applications and then do your Shift Command Q sequence for logging out. It's just an efficient way to learn how to manage your devices. And the last keyboard shortcut occurs when you have a problem. And for students, this would be something you would ask your teachers about. If your application, Word, something like that, is frozen, Chrome, it can happen on. The keyboard shortcut is Option-Command, these two keys, and then the Escape key. That will bring up a little window, and it will tell you applications that are open, and it'll say Force Quit, and it will give you the option to force quit the application that is open. So it might say Word is not responding or something, and then you can force quit that. That is like your last resort to be able to, quit something that isn't responding. So that would be handy to have. And now you know. These are the top 20 keyboard shortcuts that are super helpful for students and staff at Lumen Christi to know about. And remember that with technology, we can empower ourselves as learners and remove the limitations of the traditional classroom and teach and learn in ways that were previously inconceivable.